We out here, SEMA 2022. I have this device. It's called the PP compensator, and pretty much we just go up and we measure how much they're compensating with their rides. So let's start out with the Excursion behind me right here. We're gonna get it a little bit close. We're gonna go read it out. Okay, it's dialing. It's dialing. Oh, it's going up. Oh, 3 inches. 3 inches right here. That's all we got. Let's try something else though. Let's just fact check. We'll try this boy. It's kind of working its way. It's staying in the middle. Oh, average. See, he's average. He's not that bad. Dude, I'm not kidding, bro.
This is awesome.
Isn't it great? It's the freaking compensator. I'm reading it out. He's got pink brake calipers, obviously. Oh, it's all the way down to the bottom. 8 inches. 8 inches. You know why? He's not compensating for anything. He's got pink flowers, pink brake calipers on this thing.
It's probably because the owner of this car is a woman.
That explains it. 8 inches female right there. Guess it broke the machine. Hey Zach, you want the coffee?
Oh, I'm so
There you go, you should have some. I'll get the cream and sugar.
Like, oh, yeah, you did.
Oh, you just did it.
Syrup shots.
Alright, here you go. Here's your Apple CarPlay.
Okay, go.
Alright, install it real quick.
Alright, I'll be honest.
Man, now it looks like an Audi.
Yeah, it's my R8.
Let's see.
It's got the 3D map right behind the steering wheel.
Hold up. I gotta keep it short.
Bro, you got your signal on everything. This is awful driving. Oh my god, now there's people walking in the road too. We're so distracted.
See, this is still like functional. Like, I got
like
two arms on the wheel at all
braking
times.
pressure is very
Thank you.
Ass, titties, ass, titties, ass, titties, titties, ass, titties, ass, titties, ass, titties, titties, ass, and titties. Big booty bitches, that's where we get.
What's going on, guys? It's another day here at SEMA 2022. We're out here. I'm running on like 4 hours of sleep right now. We were partying up with Daniel Mack in the club last night. Now we got a whole nother day of a whole nother show all in front of us, and we're gonna see some weird stuff, we're gonna see some bad stuff, and we're gonna see some fantastic stuff. So apparently, tucked in the main parking garage back here is Kim Kardashian's Mercedes Maybach SUV. I made all the boys fact check it just because there's only one Maybach that's like fully flat gray like this, including the wheels, and I guess it's hers, and I guess all her cars are like that. I don't know why this is here. I don't know if maybe the company that built it wants to display it, but even if they are, they're not actually displaying it, and there's no way that Kim Kardashian herself is at the SEMA show of all things. This is really weird, but Kim Kardashian's car, what do you know? Here at SEMA, one of the main keystones for an impressive build is an engine swap. This is gonna be the place that you're gonna see a motor that just frankly does not belong in a car whatsoever, but people are gonna make it work. It's just really intriguing and jaw-dropping to especially get surprised by certain cars where you don't even realize a different motor's in there walking around. But today, I'm gonna showcase some of the top motor swaps of SEMA 2022. Now this car right here in front of me is actually in the Battle of the Builders, which is a full-on competition for cars that go under the knife for at least 2 years on an insane build-up. And right here we have Cam's FRS with an LS3, not to mention the insane 8-to-1 header that you cannot ignore. The car is a full tube chassis FRS. You can see all the gusseting and all the framework kind of everywhere around the car. I can't get over the rear suspension setup. When you look inside, you can see those are his air ride bags that are not mounted how you normally see them vertically mounted on the car, as well as the whole rear mounted fans and everything else that is just completely open right back here. I commend him for not only doing a well done swap, but also keeping the style and the aesthetics of the rest of the car just as clean as the engine base setup, because I would just appreciate this as a stance car alone, despite the fact that it's probably making close to 1,000 horsepower. So this right here, this is an EcoBoost swap Pinto, but this is pretty much new meets the old and the classics.
What was the car that had like the exploding fuel tank? Like whenever.
Yeah.
This and no blow.
Stop that, bro.
I don't know. Maybe they kept the. Maybe they swapped the EcoBoost. And they still have the fuel tank. Who knows? That is so funky. What do you know? That works. Guess what power plant is swapped into the Z? Any guesses?
Electric.
Electric?
I'm guessing of the just like a HR.
HR?
Yeah.
Okay, so OEM motor?
Well, like with a turbo.
A turbo? Okay, turbo.
yeah.
OEM.
That's my
Okay.
guess.
It's not really a swap, but okay.
I was guessing like a 1J.
Okay, 1J. All right. Let's see who's right. Oh,
Wow, it's EV.
it was Cameron. He got it.
Dude,
This is a
congratulations.
full electric
Alright,
Z.
sweet, I get a pounding tonight. What?
Whoa! This is actually a 370 front end on a 350 chassis, and it's a full Liberty Walk kit they put around.
So loud, dude.
Dude,
yeah.
Cover your ears when it starts up, man. It's not a motor swap video without Rob Dom's famous 4-rotor all-wheel drive RX-7. Recent color edition, OEM base dark green and blue. Incredible engine bay as always. It's crazy how much...
the motor.
Yeah, the turbo is literally like equal size to the motor next to it. I got one word for this interior: raw. Everything is still pretty much untouched. Still got the whole transmission just sitting there right there next to you. Yeah, you can see the starter motor right down there. And the coolest part is that he left his door sills. This is the original color right here of his famous 4-rotor chassis, and then he just wrapped it to match it. And the wrap actually pretty much replicates it pretty well, wouldn't you say?
I would say.
It's actually one of the largest like side exit tips I've ever seen. Like, this is scary to have that big of a hole just on the side of your car. Rotary approved. What size diameter lens you got?
82 millimeters.
82, yeah.
82 millimeters. All right, it's bigger than that.
Picture in there.
Wow, that's gotta be a great photo.
Yeah, no, for memory.
Here, let me get my flash.
Here, let me bump the ISO. All right, when's it gonna release the shutter? There we go.
Dang, and that's what your anus looks like. This swap hurts me because we got like an SS body. We got a Corvette logo on the steering wheel, but we have a Camaro interior. And what do we even have under the hood? Oh, this is the swap of all swaps. It's got everything swapped, including that definitely probably didn't start out in here. Right behind me, this is pretty much a rotary swap.
Yeah, rotary.
Sylvia. Okay. How many rotors?
2 rotors.
2 rotors. Is this like one of the first ever, like for a S chassis for someone to put?
In 30, S30, yes.
Okay.
But I think in New Zealand, some guy got S14 with rotary engine. Drift
gotcha.
car.
Okay, S14 drift car.
But
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know who is first.
Yeah, I know. Either way, it's cool.
Yeah, it
what was
doesn't
the most difficult part of the whole job? Would you say, like, what stood out?
Honestly, everything was.
Yeah, everything. But I would imagine most of the time went into the engine bay, though, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of work with interior. A lot of work.
Are you
I brought this car from Russia here.
from Russia?
Yeah.
No way.
We built this car in Russia with my friends.
When did you finish it, or when did it?
I spent like 5-6 years.
Wow. No, I saw that. You guys got a sticker?
Yeah, bro.
Sick.
What made you like come up with this idea of putting a rotary motor in it?
I love rotary engines and I love this body.
That's the perfect answer, yeah.
We did my dream car.
Yeah. What wheels are these?
This is custom built.
Custom. Okay, I was gonna say.
3D model in SolidWorks and cut it on CNC machine and
Oh,
hand
wow.
brush it. It's a lot of work with it.
Yeah.
Is it 16 by 12?
16 by 12, 16 by 11.
Dude, it's crazy how small a rotary is. Because like every car that I've seen a rotary swapped into like so far, it's like there's still so much room. I mean, even Rob Dom's 4-rotor still had a lot of room in there.
Like
It's
the
nuts.
caliper. Power wise?
No.
280.
All NA.
Yeah.
Yeah,
crazy.
that's pretty impressive.
So small.
Yeah, and the whole car's static, right?
Yeah. Well, so he has air cups, but
That's static in my mind. Chuckles Garage built up this classy 1100 horsepower 2JZ swapped E30. This car is painted in Aston Martin Desert Bronze. Not to mention, it's got the houndstooth seats and all the suede all in the interior. It's also sitting on Brembo brakes, full Pandem wide body kit, Super 8.8 rear axle. This thing is ready to rip. My second favorite swap here at the SEMA event has to be this FDRX7 that everyone's been posting about this car already. You guys have probably already seen it, but this is the famous Zonda V12 swap FDRX7. It's got the Kaiser Live to Offend body kit on it, and pretty much what it is a Mercedes M120 V12. That V12 got used in other AMGs and became a derivative for Pagani Zondas, so that's why people call it Zonda swaps. But I'm pretty sure it's all built up. Interesting color choice, but it's different, unique, and looks good in person, so I rock with it. Goes to show you could really put anything in these RX-7s. People literally have put almost every single motor at this point now. Is this even legal? Like, can you even have that many speakers? I want them to play Monsters Inc. intro, bass boosted. This one behind me is probably my top favorite engine swap of the entire event here, just because it's the most unpredictable and it's a mix of Japanese, but something that would frustrate all Ferrari purists. Behind me here we have a Ferrari 308. This actually runs a brand new Liberty Walk kit, but if we come back to the middle, what we have here is a turbo Honda K24. What's crazy beyond that is, like, you know, just putting a motor and like making it work in a car like this is crazy enough, but of course anyone who's going to do that is going to make sure it has good power, and it has more than good. This thing can make at least like 1,000 horsepower with the turbo K24 setup. It literally sounds like a rally car, the way this thing like braps when it just drives around. But for any Ferrari purists who would hate on this thing, I frankly think that it's been made better. I mean, it sounds better, it's quicker, it's arguably more reliable now, and I don't know, it's still got a red valve cover, so it still looks like it could belong in there. But yeah, shout out to Mike Stanceworks, who pretty much created this Frankenstein of a glorious creation, but this has got to be my top pick of all the swaps this year. Officially out of here for SEMA 2022. It is Friday, so right now is the official rollout. We got all the chromosome mobiles in the parade, getting ready to pretty much get out to the main streets and terrorize everybody. Let's go check in on one of them, see how they're doing. What up, what up?
Hey, what's up, what's up? How's it going?
You ready for this freaking traffic jam?
Oh yeah, bro.
It's gonna be a fun time, man.
It's gonna take forever to get out of here.
Oh my gosh, you guys gotta get off the curb.
Oh, I know, that's the first challenge.
Oh boy. Oh my god. Dang.
Hey, Justin. No. Can I drive? I mean, dude, just think about how pretty that view is. And how cool.
Think about how pretty the view would be in the back seat.
Yeah. How about you get shotgun and aux?
And maps.
As long as you do maps.
Alright, that's fine.
Dang, he actually got it this time.
Mission accomplished.
Wait, this sucks, because now this means I don't get reserve shotgun anymore. I just got demoted.
Can you use the right? Oh, he doesn't know how to start a car. Gotcha.
A Civic of all things. They're very complicated, they're very foreign.
Yeah. Retard!
Wait, what did Zach do?
He left the freaking lights on!
I'm sorry, whose car is it?
You were driving!
Keep in mind, this all started from, Justin, can I drive?
Oh my god, that was 4 hours ago, bro.
Watch it not start. What the?
You f***er!
No. Wait, you're...
No, he's kidding.
Alright, the bit's over.
No.